Hey friends, Joe Danger here for a real quick intro to this video. Now, unfortunately, when I recorded this, I had not actually practiced the recording in any way, and it starts out pretty fine, but because it is a longer video, I did not notice that slowly some of the UI elements started drifting away from me. Now, I did my best to fix it in post-production, and you are going to see the result of that here. But just so you know, this gets worse as it goes along. Eventually, none of the tooltips are popping up, and actually it was even happening to me in-game. And then the last bit of the video is just completely gone. So this is just the character creation. You'll hear me introduce it again, past me again in just a second. But if you want to skip the character creation, it's an hour and a half of me rambling at sometimes a, completely void screen of nothing happening on it. But it starts out vaguely interesting if you're into that sort of thing. Check it out. If not, episode 1 will be recorded correctly, or at least I will hope so, and I hope you join me there. So, thank you much. Hello, friends, and welcome to Joe Danger Plays Pathfinder Kingmaker, the first in a long and illustrious series of Joe Danger Plays Pathfinder Kingmaker. Maybe. Or not. I'm not certain. But I will tell you that this game definitely struck my interest. It says that it is based on classic RPG experiences such as Baldur's Gate, Fallout 1 and 2, and Arcanum. Now, these are some of my favorite video games, period, full stop. In fact, Fallout 1 is one of the original games that got me into video gaming in the first place, and remains my second favorite video game, at least PC game to date. First favorite obviously being Fallout 2, which I know is a controversial opinion. I do believe it's better than the original, but that is neither here nor there. Now, I have not started up this at all, and I'm curious about it because it has Chris Avellone, who wrote some of the story. He is a writer that worked on the original Fallout and also some of the Wasteland games more recently. But otherwise, just I will tell you what definitely crossed the line. The first thing I do when I go to buy a game, I read about it in Steam or whatever, and I go through, and we're going to send our anonymous statistics here, and I go through, and then once it piques my interest, I will go and I will peek a little bit of a playthrough, and I've already decided we're going to go on challenging, which might be a huge mistake, but that's all right. We're going to create a new character. Brilliant. Not really sure. I think we'll probably go back and change this, but I will tell you right now, the reason that I was really curious about playing this, yeah, we'll just start there for now, is, oh my goodness, this freaking character creation screen. If it looks a little deep right now, I mean, I watched somebody go through this, and they spent maybe 10 minutes on it, creating a character. And I was pretty much taken at that. I did watch just a touch of gameplay, not very much, and I was like, you know what, let's give it a shot. But I am not the sort of person that's going to take 10 minutes on a character creation screen. I am going to take a good long time. I'm going to read through these at my leisure. If you do not want to watch an extremely drawn-out character creation process, I'm going to label this episode 0, and I'm going to also release episode 1 simultaneously so that you can skip forward into actual gameplay once I've decided what sort of character I am going to be playing. I kind of have a couple ideas, but I do want to read through because it looks like there is a great deal of, it's just all kinds of, a paladin, divine hunter paladin, hospitaller paladin. I don't know. I'm not familiar with Pathfinder. I'm familiar with RPGs, and so this is going to be a lot of me learning, a lot of me failing to learn, a lot of me learning hard lessons. Also, this game has medium mixed. Well, it doesn't say mixed. It says mostly positive reviews, but the negative reviews are basically because the challenge, the difficulty varies wildly throughout the game. which, you know, that's fine. I can deal with that, which is why I'm only going on challenging. Maybe, honestly, I'm going to regret even that later. But anyway, if you want the game, skip forward. If you want to watch me mutter to myself as I go through all of these different settings for all of this, here we go. All right, let's get it going. So I'm going to be reading through this. Now, I assume a lot of this I'm going to kind of know. I will skip some of it. But first, let's just take it all in. Okay, so we got body types, faces, hair, beard. We're going to do that last. Left-handed, no chance. All right, we can do a fella or a lady. We can do strength. Okay, base is 10, modifier. Now, is that going to change? Hang on. Base is 10, is that right? Yeah, base is 10, modified is 8, modifier -1, and racial -2 for gnome. I'm sorry, what is this? The modified value is 8 and the racial is -2 gnome. Trying to figure out how they all relate. See, again, you should skip forward. If you're still here, hey, what's up? So all 10s, all nothings. Oh, I wonder if this is the bonus that it confers. That's probably exactly what it is, isn't it? Modified value is 10, modifier +0. Modified value is 12, modifier +1. It's 2 higher because I'm an elf. Got it. Okay, brilliant. Let's do a quick read about these humans. There we go. Possess exceptional drive, great capacity, endure to expand, blah, blah, blah. Probably kind of dicks, probably charismatic, probably learn a little faster. Human curiosity and ambition often triumph over their predilection for a sedentary lifestyle, and many leave their homes to explore their innumerable forgotten corners of the world or lead mighty armies to conquer their neighbors simply because they can. Physical characteristics of humans are as varied as the world's climes. The dark-skinned tribesmen, etc., etc. Generally speaking, human skin color, blah, blah, blah. Great. That's really interesting. Looks like +2 to 1 ability score at creation. The character gets +2 bonus to an ability of their choice. These are not abilities, right? No. These are, I assume, something that's not that. Abilities. These are feat. No, that is a feat. A feat is an ability. Thank you for explaining it. A character is mastered. Feats often allow. Hey, Kaylee. 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 Honey, baby girl. Thanks. Recording. All right. Right. Characters gain 1 feat at the first level, and every 2 levels thereafter, humans receive a bonus feat at first level. Got it. So this is one of their bonuses. And skilled, what does that give them? Humans gain an additional skill rank at first level and 1 additional rank whenever they gain a level. I don't know what skill ranks are, but that sounds very nice. Okay. So then we have elves. Let's get the quick overview. Long live, children, curious attachment surroundings. Dwell in a region for long, find themselves physically adapting to match their surroundings. Spent the lives on short generally taller than humans, elves possess a graceful, fragile physique that is accentuated by their long, pointed ears. Great, they're elves. Okay, nothing too crazy here. We get +2 dex, -2 constitution, +2 intelligence. So I can't help but notice that this adds up to more than the humans. Boom, automatically better. Just kidding. Moving on. Keen senses. +2 on perception checks. Good. Elven magic. Elves receive a +2 racial bonus on caster level checks made to overcome spell resistance. In addition, elves receive a +2 racial bonus on knowledge skill checks made to identify the properties of magic items. Alright, I'm into it. Immunities. Elves are immune to magic sleep effects and gain a +2 racial saving throw bonus against enchantment spells and effects. +2 saving throws. Cool. And elven weapon familiarity. You're probably better with those. Great. Super. Alright. Dwarves. Oh my goodness. So many abilities, first of all. +2, +2, -2. Same as the elves. They're at a net +2. Excuse me while I take a sip of tea. Stoic and stern, short and stocky. Clean-shaven male dwarf is a sure sign of madness. Great. No one familiar with their race trusts a beardless dwarf. Great, so they're generic dwarves. Good to know. Slow and steady. Dwarves have a base speed of 20 feet. No idea what that means, but their speed is never modified by armor or encumbrance. Okay. Dwarves gain +4 racial bonus to their combat maneuver defense when resisting a bull rush or a trip attempt while standing on the ground. Kaylee, do you need to go out? Please say no. 2 seconds. Gonna go open the door. You know what? This is the long, boring episode, so stand by. I'm not gonna even edit this. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Yep. Nothing like a recording starting to really get the juices flowing. Alright, that should take care of that for at least a while. +4 to their combat maneuver defense when resisting a bull rush or trip attempt while standing on the ground. Got it. Hardy. +2 racial bonus on saving throws against poison, spells, and spell-like abilities. Cool. Oops. Defensive training giant. +4 dodge against monsters of the giant subtype. I guess it's because they're tiny. +1 racial bonus on attack rolls against humanoid creatures of the orc and goblinoid subtypes. You're just not into them. Orcs and goblinoids. +1 racial bonus on attack rolls. Okay. Keen senses. Same as the elves. Dwarven weaponry. No shocks. Okay. Gnomes. Probably suck. I'm just going to throw it out there. -2 strength. No surprise. +2 con. +2 charisma. Not seeing it. Secondary color? Is this my head color? What am I looking at here? Oh, it's my clothes. Purple? Ugh, no. Okay, keen senses, same. Hate, reptilian, humanoids, okay. I think we've learned what that means. Defensive training giants, same as the dwarves. Illusion resistance, +2 racial saving throws bonus against illusion spells and effects. Not tricks, Michael. Illusions. Gnome magic. +1 to the DC of any saving throws against illusion spells that they cast. Gnomes add +1 to the DC. That's DC. It's either defensive or offensive, something saving throws. I guess it's probably a defensive saving throw of any saving throws against illusion spells that they cast. Okay, so my spell has a... Oh, it's a difficulty check. Right. I remember. I've played D&D like games before. Okay. Obsessive gnomes receive a +2 racial bonus on a knowledge world check. What does that mean? Gnomes have a base speed of 20 feet. They do get encumbered unlike their dwarven buddies. Halflings. Keen senses as per usual. Fearless. More like foolish. +2 racial bonus on all saving throws against fear. Okay. Slow movement. We know what that is. Sure-footed. Kaylee? Hi. Hello. Can you go lay down? Right up here. Come on. There we go. Athletics and mobility checks. Okay. Keen senses. We know halfling luck. +1 racial bonus on all saving throws. Not bad. Half elf. Okay. Keen senses. Elven immunities. Oh, you know what? I haven't done 2, 2. Oh, -2, 2, 2. Okay. Halfling. -2, 2, 2. Still +2 altogether. Half elf. Human stats. Keen senses. Elven immunities. You're immune to elves? Elves are immune to magic sleep effects and gain a +2. Some enchantment spell and effects. Is that the same as the elves? It is. And adaptability. Half elves receive skill focus as a bonus feat at first level. Don't know what that means. Skill focus. Alright. Half orc. +2 to 1 ability score. At creation, the character gets a +2 bonus to an ability of their choice. I am wondering whether or not these are abilities right here. creation. Skills. Oh wait, these are abilities over here. Oh, these are ability points. Oh my, look at that. Okay, all right, let's go back. Let's go back. Did that stick? I don't want that to stick. Go away. Go back to 0. Thank you. Okay. So, the character gets +2 bonus to an ability. These are ability points, and then okay. Hang on, let's move forward real quick. Great. What else? Aha! A bonus +2. That's what I was curious about. Alright, good. Is there a reset? No, there's not. Just go back. That's fine. 10. That was 10. Wait. 24. Oh, there it is. 25. Perfect. Class. Race. Who else had the, +2 to 1 ability? Not everyone gets that. +2 to 1? No. Oh, humans are versatile like that. These guys don't get to pick. Half-elves get +2. Got it. Half-orcs get +2. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so now that makes sense. So what's interesting about that, as we saw just now, is you can get one of these all the way up to 20 by using that little trick. One weird trick that gets your ability up to 20. Doctors hate it. Skilled. Intimidating. Forks receive a +2 racial bonus on persuasion checks when used to intimidate. Only an intimidation. Orc weapons, orc ferocity. When a half-orc... Oh, you can't be full orc. When a half-orc is brought below 0 hit points but not killed, you can fight for one more round, as if disabled. At the end of his next round, unless brought to above 0 hit points, immediately falls unconscious. Alright, so you get sort of like a last stand. And then what is this? Aasimar. You have heritage. Most Aasimars, and let's read. These I'm not familiar with. Aasimars are humans with a significant amount of celestial or other good outsider blood in their ancestry. While not always benevolent, Aasimars are more inclined toward acts of kindness rather than evil. Aasimar heritage can lie dormant for generations only to appear suddenly in the child of 2 apparently human parents. Most societies interpret Aasimars' birth as good omens, though it must be acknowledged that some Aasimars take advantage of the reputation of their kind, brutally subverting their expectations of others with acts of terrifying cruelty or abject venality. Aasimars look mostly human except for some minor physical trait that reveals their unusual heritage. Typical Aasimar features are hair that shines like metal, unusual eye or skin color, or others. Huh. Interesting heritage. Do not know exactly where their celestial powers came from, and the similar qualities of many such celestial touch beings hint at a relatively indistinct or all-encompassing heavenly force in their lineage. Some, however, possess more unique traits and abilities inherited from their special forebears. Okay, so that's a word and a description, but it does not actually tell me. That's interesting. That's what that button does. Oh, hey, look at that. Kind of like that. So heritage attributes that hint at the precise type of celestial being that affected their ancestors. Don't know what that does. Aasimars possess, and these are 10s across the board too, the ability to manifest halos. Okay. They can create a light centered on their head at will. While using a halo, they gain +2 circumstance bonus on saving throws against becoming blinded or dazzled. Every moment. Aasimars have a acid resistance 5, cold resistance 5, and electricity resistance of 5. I was hoping these guys were going to sound more interesting, but they don't. I mean, they do. They're tempting. But when I compare these guys to just like a regular old human, the humans get +2 to an ability, and they get a bonus feat, and they get a bonus skill. I'm pretty sure that doesn't suck. Humans gain an additional skill rank first level, and 1 additional rank whenever they gain a level. I mean, that seems huge. I have no idea if that's true, but it seems huge. let's look at classes. Why can't I be barbarian? Why can I not be a barbarian? Prerequisites: neutral, good, chaotic, good, neutral, chaotic, neutral, neutral, evil, chaotic, evil. Did I pick my... Did I pick my alignment already? Can I be a human? I can be a human almost anything. Got it. Can I be an Asmir barbarian? I can. Alright, I'm just going to assume that it knows what it's doing. Alchemist. Half-elf. Which one would not let me be a barbarian just now? Probably an elf or something. Race. Elf. No, apparently everything. Did I... Character total. Alright, well. No idea what I totally messed up just then. Classes, let's take a look. Okay, so alchemists. Yeah, and here's, so you can see there's the main class and then the subclass and the features, and it's mutagen, throw anything, sneak attack. Yeah, so this is gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna try to go through it kind of fast, but again, the game starts in the next episode. Feel free to skip ahead. Alchemist. Okay, so what do we got here? The oops. Can you... I'm just trying to get the... So there's an alchemist, and then there's an alchemist grenadier. Is that right? So it could be a pure alchemist. Got it. And there's pre-made builds. Interesting, okay. Not softened by exuberance. Some would say dangerous recklessness in performing its magical extractions, potion-like creations, infusing... You know what? I am not going to read through all of the flavor text. I will try to get an idea of what all the different stats and things will do. That's what we're gonna do right now. So, 1 fortitude, 3 reflex. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that normal? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're all 1Z, 3Z. Does that change between class? 1 and 1. Negative 1 and 3. Okay, cool. Fortitude. Your fortitude reflects your ability to stand up to physical punishment. Will. Okay, and then reflex is moving out of the way. Okay, makes sense. Alchemist. Spells. I get 1 spell at level 1, and then that's it, it looks like. And yet I get infinite spells at level 0. I'm going to assume that that's what that means. Features and abilities. Alchemist proficiencies. Lets me do alchemist stuff. Proficient with simple weapons and bombs. Light armor, no shields. There's the bomb. Swiftly mixing various volatile chemicals. Thrown bombs of a range of 30 feet. 1d6. Alright, stats. I'm not gonna min-max my first character, especially when I don't really know what I'm doing yet, so I'm not gonna worry too much about the stats, but I do want to get an idea. What would be fun to play, what would be, you know, not a terrible character to try to play. These are the things. Like how... Oh my... Am I... Brett Kavanaugh? Okay, hang on. Maybe I've just been reading too much news. Let's real quick go back here. We're gonna just be anyone else. Surprised that there's not like a slightly customizey sort of thing. Yeah, sure. Okay. Anyway, race. That is a dude. Oh, because I'm an elf. Got it. Okay. Back to class. Grenadier. Grenadier is trained to exercise the talents in the thick of battle. Provide effective skill at handling bombs and alchemical items with increased speed. Master the ability to drink potions, elixirs, and mutagens quickly and safely without exposing himself to peril. 2 and 2. Alright. Mutagen, throw anything that's circumstance bonus on attack rolls made with thrown splash weapons and martial weapons. Okay, so you're just listing what you do? Oh, and your class skills. Arcana, World, Perception, Lore, Trickery, Use Magic Device. Arcana, World, Perception, Lore, Trickery, Use Magic Device. Alright. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Same, except you get a sneak attack. Function unlike a chirurgeon. I'm a chirurgeon. I'm going to do chirurgery. Vivisectionist goals are not related to healing, but rather to experimentation and knowledge that most people would consider evil. Oh, and here's the... Okay, so the Vivisectionist is the evil one, which is why they get the sneak attack. Looks like mostly the same crap there. Oh my goodness, and what is all this? Poison resistance. Oh, these are the free bits, I assume? Interesting. Whereas you get bomb, de-bomb, 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 diggy-diggy. Fortitude, 2 and 2. Bomb, mutagen, throw anything. An alchemist who studies anatomy and uses this knowledge to heal is a chirurgeon. Looks like they ran out of space on the DVD-ROM to add any more words than that, considering all these guys have like 5 pages, and these guys, yeah. Barbarian. Combat, yelling, okay, yeah, so looks like a whole bunch of things that we would expect. Fast movement, what is that? Plus 10 on their move. Okay, rage. Can call upon inner reserves of strength and ferocity, granting her additional combat prowess. Barbarian can rage for a number of rounds per day equal to 4, plus her constitution modifier. While in a rage, Barbarian gains plus 2 bonus on melee damage, thrown weapon damage, will, saving throws, minus 2 penalty to armor. Also gains 2 temporary hit points per hit die. Woo! Alright, and we are definitely, absolutely understanding that. And then light armor, medium armor, and shields. Got it. Got it. Okay. Hopefully Windows will not keep on bothering me. But nonsense, we'll see. Armored Hulk. Disdain the hides and leather used as armor by most of their kin. Instead, they master the heaviest of armors, even those created by more civilized people, to gain greater protection and stability in battle. What are you? Rage power? Is that the same? Yeah, rage power is the same. But this is regular rage, and then you get indomitable stance? Is that listed? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Armored Hulk moves 5 feet faster than normal and medium and heavy. Alright, so that moves you quick. Even this might be fun. What is this thing? While in a rage, Barbarian of the 14th level, goodness, or higher gains plus 4 bonus on will saves to resist enchantment spells. Okay. Mad Dog, that sounds insane. 2 and 0. All these have 2 and 0? Yeah, 2 and 0, 2 and 0, plus 1 to their attack. Companion can't cast spells. Okay. Fast movement. Plus 10. Yep, we already read that. Barbarian proficiencies. Yep. Animal companion. Oh, I get a little buddy. She's an animal companion from more than one source. Druid levels. Most animal companions increase in size when their druid reaches 4th or 7th level. Depending on the companion. Interesting. And with that, is there a way that I can... Don't show app icons. Don't show anything. Just stop. Windows 10. Why you do this? Okay, and then... Okay, well, hopefully that's not getting recorded. Yeah. Invulnerable Rager. Some barbarians learn to take whatever comes their way, shrugging off mortal wounds with ease. These barbarians invite their enemies to attack them and use pain to fuel their rage. Sorry, just realized how to make that go away. Fantastic. Okay. Now, you get none of the random special things. 2 and 0. I guess the perception, persuasion, damage reduction. Here's where it starts getting fun, I suppose. At the second level, the invulnerable rager gains damage resistance, I assume, equal to half her barbarian level. Oh, so you can probably multi-class in this. That's cool. Damage reduction can reduce damage to 0, but not below 0. And then extreme endurance at 3rd level. The invulnerable rager gains 1 point of fire resistance and 1 point of cold resistance at 6th, and every 3 levels thereafter. Same shit. Bard. Bards. 0, 2, and 2. Alright, good. Arcane caster. Got it. Bard stuff. Cantrips. Bards can cast a number of cantrips or 0-level spells. These spells are cast like any other spell, but they are not expended when cast and may be used again. They can inspire courage. An affected ally receives a +1 morale bonus. +1 bonuses. Bardic knowledge. Detect magic. What is Bardic knowledge? Half his class level, minimum 1, to all knowledge and lore skill checks. Okay. Anything else? Oh my goodness, you have so many skills. Archaeologist. No stodgy researcher. This archaeologist meets his research head-on in the field. Archaeologists sacrifice the bard's inspirational performance for a smattering of rogue talents. That'd be kind of interesting. Still the same saving throws. Each creature has a base attack bonus. When a creature's base attack bonus reaches +6, +11, or +16, it receives an additional attack when it makes a full attack. Yeah, but why is this 0? Doesn't matter. Bard, cantrips, knowledge, detect magic, archaeologist, luck. Oh, so this is if you want a little Indiana Jones archaeology. Fortune, +1 luck bonus on attack rolls. On attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and weapon damage rolls? Wow. For a number of rounds per day equal to 4 plus his charisma modifier at each level after the first, an archaeologist can use archaeologist luck for 2 additional rounds per day. Huh. Maintaining this bonus is a free action, but it ends immediately if the archaeologist is killed, paralyzed, stunned, knocked unconscious, or otherwise prevented from taking a free action to maintain it each round. Archaeologist luck is treated as bardic performance for the purposes of feats, abilities, Yeah, it's kind of neat. And then it looks like you get all this crazy bardy stuff. Clever explorer. Trickery and perception. 3rd level in archaeologist +1 bonus on reflex saves to avoid traps and +1 dodge bonus to AC. Alright, yep, etc, etc. We're not going to go too deep, sorry about it. Thundercaller. We're still on Bard, and we're calling thunder. Among mystical leaders are those who speak for the spirits of the land, bear the knowledge of the ancients, and whose voices ring like thunder, calling the sky's wrath down upon their enemies. Cool. Detect magic and bound to the land. Equal to half her level on lore nature checks. Okay. A whole crap load of class skills. As one might expect, there's bound to the land. There's the bard talent. We have resistant to the bardic performance of others and to sonic effects in general. +4 bonus on saving throws made against bardic performance, sonic, and language dependent effects. Haha, I'm too smart for y'all bardy stuff. Thundercall. At 3rd level, the Thundercaller can use her performance to unleash a deafening peal of thunder blasting an area in a 10-foot range with a tremendous cacophony. Every creature in the area takes 1d8 points of sonic damage and must succeed at a fortitude save to avoid being stunned for 1 round. Creatures that cannot hear are not stunned but are still damaged. At 7th level, the sonic damage that is dealt by this blast of sonic increased to 3d8. Oh my, that's a big jump. Didn't want to do a 2d8 in between, I guess? Alright. This damage further increases to 5 at the 11th, 7, 9. Maybe there's a reason. Alright, well, so you get one big fancy boom, and then the Flame Dancer, I assume, is similar. Movements of fire, adding its grace to his repertoire. He seeks truth and fire's burning essence and uses his performance to unleash the power of fire against those who dare oppose him. Alright, good. Glad to know that we weren't out of generic descriptions just yet. Bardic performance. Yep, okay, same thing. Is everybody immune to the clever bardy stuff? No, not the archaeologist. You succumb to it like a fool. What's this? 3rd level. A fire dancer's performance can bend flames away from others. Any ally within 30 feet of the bard who can hear or see the bardic performance gains resistance to fire. Okay. Detect magic. Resistance to fire? I thought that you, like, used fire. Burning Hands, Burning Arc, and Fireball. So, like, just hang on until level 8, buddy. You can do it. Cleric. Orty. More than capable of upholding the honor of their deities in battle, clerics often prove stalwart and capable combatants. Their true strength lies in their capability to draw upon the power of their deities, whether to increase their own and their allies' prowess in battle, to vex their foes with divine magic, or to lend healing to companions in need. As their powers are influenced by their faith, all clerics must focus their worship upon a divine source. Okay. Oh wait, let's check this out real quick. I see 2 and 2. I see that stuff. Yep. Deity selection, of course. Channel energy. Any cleric can release a wave of energy by channeling the power of her faith through her holy or unholy symbol. The energy can be used to cause or heal damage, depending on the type of energy channel and the creature's target. A good cleric, or neutral cleric who worships a good deity, channels positive energy and can choose to deal damage to undead creatures or to heal living creatures. An evil cleric worships an evil deity, channels negative energy and can choose to deal damage to living creatures or to heal undead creatures. A neutral cleric of a neutral deity must choose whether she channels positive or negative energy. Once this choice is made, it cannot be reversed. This decision also determines whether the cleric can cast spontaneous cure or inflict spells. Okay. Here it is. Channeling energy causes a burst that affects all creatures of one type in a 30-foot radius, centered on the cleric. Damage dealt or healed. Okay, got it. Domain selection. Cleric's Inquisitors deity influences her alignment. What magic they can perform. Okay, so this is just figure out if you're a... Why do I get 2 of these? Just do. Cool. Detect magic, channel energy. Yep. I don't see a lot of other... Maybe once you pick your deity or something? Knowledge, etc. Okay, cool. Crusader? Serve the militant arm of the church, ready to stand guard, avenging arm to resist the truth. Great. Cleric, deity, channel, domain, detect, Crusader bonus feat. Crusaders gain a bonus feat at the 1st level, then again at the 5th, every 5 levels thereafter. Must be from the list. Shield, martial, etc. 10th level, Crusader may also choose greater weapon focus, improved crit. 20th level, something else. Got it. Very handy. Herald Caller. Crusaders are paladins who charge headlong into battle in the name of the patron deities. Herald callers are adept at calling powerful outsiders to aid their brethren in battle. Like a summoner? Or... Yep. A lot like a summoner, it looks like. Okay. Call heralds. A herald caller can channel stored spell energy into summoning spells that she hasn't prepared ahead of time. She can lose a prepared spell in order to cast any summon monster spell of the same level. Okay. Mighty heralds, detect magic. You still have the channel. Call heralds, dedicated summoner. Dedicated summoner. Herald caller depends on summoned allies to overcome her foes, which affords her little experience with the martial pursuits typical of other clerics and narrower spiritual focus. A herald caller can choose only one domain from her deity's list of domains rather than the normal 2 domains, and she doesn't gain proficiency with medium armor or shields. It's weird. You know, I'm just looking at this word. Eclissithurge? 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 And then we start right out with eschewing. Eschewing I can handle, but Eclissithurge, I mean, do we need to do fancy made-up words? Eschewing physical armor for protection via the strength of his faith. They focus on the miracles his deity bestows and the breadth of that deity's domain. Cool, but tell me how. Domain mastery. Oh, so you select and master? Chooses his cleric. This looks like the same thing. Can select a different domain granted by his deity to gain access to that dominant domain spell list instead of his secondary domain spell list. He does not lose access. Oh, well, that's kind of crazy. But if I read all of that, I'd really be... At first level, when they choose cleric domains, designates one as his primary and the other as his secondary. This is non-domain spell slot to prepare spells from his primary domain's spell list each day. He prepares and selects a different domain granted. Interesting. So a little more, oh, and different proficiencies. Club, dagger, not proficient with armor or shield. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Is this changing, by the way? Can't. Okay, because that is how this, I imagine, they look. Anyway. It's kind of neat. Persuasion, lore. Okay. Oh my gosh, we're on the 4th one. Let's move a little quicker. Some druids might keep the fringe of battle, allowing You know what? Let's just scoot right down here. Nature sense, nature bond, bond with nature. Oh my god. Cleric domains air, animal, earth, fire, plant, water, or weather. And when you put all the rings together, when determining the powers and bonus spells granted by this man's druid's effective cleric. Second option is to form a close bond with an animal companion. Okay. Cool. So you can have an animal friend or a strong bond with a particular element. Kinda neat. Spontaneous summoning, not like dedicated summoning. Alignment restriction. Interesting. And druid proficiencies, of course. Got it. And then you gain these wild-shaped leopard. Probably turn into those. Got it. Blight druid. That sounds ridiculous. Nature corrupted. Ruined and destroyed, blight druids are caretakers of lands ravaged by natural disaster. Kind of fantastic, not gonna lie. Tech magic blight bond. Blight druid may not bond with an animal companion, but may select from the death and destruction domains in addition to those normally available. Okay. No bond, but you get to be a... Oh my god, defender of the true world. Some druids specialize in tracking down, diverting, and slaying fey threats. Again, it's like we don't really know what this class does. Enemy of the Fae, +2 bonus. She can lose a prepared spell at something in order to cast any summon nature ally. Got it. Otherwise, looks pretty much the same. Okay, Fae Speaker. Hope some druids hear the whispers of the natural world like Fae creatures do. Or to mimic those tantalizing murmurs in order to influence the minds of both wild beasts. Okay. Fae Speaker. Fae Magic. What am I looking at here? Fae Speaker adds 1 enchantment or illusion spell from the sorcerer wizard. Okay, got it. Fighter. Gonna go through these quick. Bonus combat feat, fighter proficiencies. Sure. Defender. Bonus combat, fighter proficiencies, weapon proficiency, dueling sword. Got it. Ba-ba-ba. Tower shield specialist. Would be interesting. Two-handed fighter. Okay. Athletics, persuasion. Two-handed weapon training. Doesn't come in until level 5. Just kind of sucking until then, huh? Interesting. Inquisitor. Monster text. Inquisitor. Look at the hat, though. Look at the hat. And a cape? You get a hat and a cape? Why are we still talking about this? Inquisitors tend to move from place to place, chasing down enemies and researching emerging threats. As a result, they often travel with others. If for no other reason than to mask their presence, Inquisitors work with members of their faith whenever possible, but even such allies are not above suspicion. Alright. But what do? Deity selection. Okay. Inquisitors can cast a number of orisons or 0-level spells. Like cantrips, I suppose? Yeah. Stern Gaze, skilled at sensing deception and intimidating their foes. Morale bonus on all persuasion checks made. Blah, 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 blah. Domain selection. Yep, just like that. Wait. Clerics or Inquisitors. Okay. Judgment. Starting at first level, an Inquisitor can pronounce judgment upon her foes as a swift action starting when the judgment is made. An Inquisitor receives a bonus or special ability based on the type of judgment made. At first level, an Inquisitor can use the ability once per day. At 4th level, and every 3 level, an Inquisitor can use this ability 1 additional time per day. Great. Okay. Great. Detect magic. Yep. Mobility, athletics, persuasion, trickery, lore. These guys look kind of fun. Doesn't say much as far as... Wait, what are the proficiencies? Simple weapons, longbow, shortbow. And the favored weapon of her deity. Oh. Light armor, medium armor, and shields. Okay. Cool. Monster tactician. Most Inquisitors have learned to take advantage of the movements of their opponents and allies in combat. Some instead summon creatures as a means of claiming strategic advantage, exploiting the mystic connection, etc., etc. I'm going to assume that you're basically the same, but with summoning. Inquisitor gains a bonus feat in addition to those gained from normal advancement. These bonus feats must be selected from those listed. That's just a extra feat, teamwork feat, solo tactics. Okay. Tactical leader. Rather than pursuing their holy missions alone, some Inquisitors seek the inherent value of working with like-minded allies to accomplish mutual goals. Deity selection, domain selection, judgment, deity leaders' words. Tactical leaders are skilled at speaking soothing words that keep the peace and bolster allies' resolve. A tactical leader receives a morale bonus on all diplomacy checks equal to half his Inquisitor level, minimum +1. Leader's words, swift tactician, teamwork bonus feat, got it. Extra feat, you're a different feat. Cunning, initiative. Okay, but you're a feat. Teamwork feat, got it. Bane. Can imbue one of her weapons with the Bane weapon special ability as a swift action. Cool. Sacred Huntsman. Some Inquisitors create a strong bond with an animal companion. Okay, so you're like a summoner Inquisitor. You're a druid Inquisitor. Animal companion, yeah. And they work together as one. A few that dare to stand in their way. Cool. hunt and punish threats to the faith as an awe-inspiring duo. Alright. Magus. Almost there. Alright, so you're going to cast spells, right? Cantrips, protect, spell, combat. Much of their time traveling the world leaning. Most who take this path dabble in all sorts of lore, picking up anything that might aid them. Got it. Eldritch. Eldritch Science do not study tomes of magic or spend time learning to combine martial and magic. Rather, Eldritch Science find their spells and abilities come to them instinctively. Eldritch Pool. Okay. It's a lot. We're gonna move on. Sword Saint. Sounds fun. A Sword Saint spends his life focusing his training and meditation into rapturous perfection of the use of a single weapon, which is usually, but not always, a sword, channeling his arcane might through it in a dizzying and deadly dance beyond the abilities of even the greatest of mundane warriors. That's kind of fun. Arcane Pool, just like we saw. Yep. Spell combat. Spells and weapons at the same time. Got a chosen weapon. That's when you pick your fancy sword. Tailored blending martial. Okay. Kind of neat. Eldritch Archer reigns magical. Okay, we can kind of guess exactly what's going on there. Monk. Oh, these are the guys that are going to be no weapons. Excel at overcoming even the most daunting perils, striking where it's least expected, taking advantage of an enemy vulnerabilities, fleet of foot, and skilled in combat. Flurry of blows. Monk can make a flurry of blows as a full attack. When making a flurry of blows, the monk can make one additional attack at his highest base attack bonus. This additional attack stacks. And then it just becomes a wall of text so quick. Improved unarmed. Yes, these are the unarmed guys. Okay. Scaled Fist. Scaled Fist eschew passive introspection in favor of unshakable confidence. Scaled Fists learn to combine brutal intimidation with the brazen ferocity of an ancient worm to devastate their foes. What is that? AC bonus. Okay, so you're a defensive monk, sensei? Revered teacher, yeah, sensei. Rather than using wisdom for his own benefit alone, uses it to better those around him. You sound like a good teacher. Advice? Inspire courage first level, competence third, and greatness on the ninth. Curious. Alright, traditional monk. As opposed to the monk, traditional monks walk the strict path. Sacrifice the freedom to choose their power in exchange for steeled willpower. Trust a set of traditional beliefs. So I'm guessing this is like, second edition monks. Obviously. Bonus feat. Does everybody get the bonus feat? Yeah. Looks like all the monks get that bonus feat, huh? Yeah. Not you. Paladin. Beacons for their allies of the chaos of battle, while deadly opponents of evil, they can also empower goodly souls to aid in their crusades. Magic and martial skills also make them well suited to defending them, blessing Smite evil. Once per day, a paladin can call out the powers of good to aid her in her struggle against evil. As a swift action, the paladin chooses one target, then a sight within sight to smite. If this target is evil, the paladin adds her charisma bonus, if any, to her attack roll. It adds her paladin level to all damage rolls made against the target of smite. Okay, so great, you can smite them. Alignment restriction. Paladin who ceases to be lawful good loses all paladin spells. Wow. Are they all like that? Alignment restriction. Lawful good. Hospitaller. Lawful good. Lawful good. Interesting. I don't know if I'm going to play like that. What is a hospitaller, though? Charity, tending to the sick. Guardian, sure. Okay, Ranger. I think we know. We've seen Lord of the Rings. Favorite enemy, yep, freebooter. A pirate who works well with a variety of people. A pirate? Specialized combat tactics, organize and direct crew. Yep, that's a pirate. One combat style. Okay. Rogue. Wait, no, I'm not done with Ranger, sorry. Freebooter, Flame Warden. Blazing Phoenix, Flame Warden. Sweep through the world like a selective forest fire. See, typically I would do a rangery sort of a thing, like a duel or a ranger rogue. I don't want to do that today. Stormwalk. Rangers who walk in the tempest unafraid draw the power of the storm into themselves to become stormwalkers. That does sound cool. Not gonna lie. Rogue. Eldritch Scoundrel. Arcane Magic. Seeking lost and valuable arcane writings in the ruins of fallen empires. It's interesting. I don't know what it does. Weapon finesse with a light weapon, elven curved blade, a stock rapier, or spiked chain. Made for a creature of your size and category. You may use your dexterity modifier instead of your strength modifier on attack rolls. Oh, well, okay, alright. Simple weapons, rapier, short sword. Okay. What else we got? Knife Master. Wow, slicey. Sneak attack, sneak attack, sneak attack. That's some one rogue talent. Oh, so these are all just different rogue talents that you get. Okay, what's this? Evasion, makes sense. Sneak stab. Thug. Steal with finesse their victims, only discovering the crime. A thug, on the other hand, cares nothing for finesse. Through both threat and violence, Thug gets what she wants by promise of force. Frightening. The shaking condition is increased. In addition, if a target is shaken for 4 or more rounds, the Thug makes the target frightened for 1 round. Okay. Rogue talents. Finesse training. Frightening, yep. Do you get like a persuasion check or brutal beating? Whenever a thug deals sneak attack damage, she can choose to forego 1d6 points of sneak attack damage to make the target sickened for a number of rounds equal to half her rogue level. This ability is not stacked with itself, only the most recent duration applies. Huh. Curious. That was the last one, yeah, Sorcerer. Sorcerer, excel at casting a selection of favorite spells frequently, making them powerful battle mages as they become familiar with a specific ever-widening set of spells. Look at this tree. Bonus feat, detect magic. Right, but you like pick your spell and you just go boom, boom, boom. What is this? And let's go back. Just the willpower. Sorcerer, bloodline? Each sorcerer has a source of magic somewhere in her heritage. At the 3rd level, and every 2 levels thereafter, a sorcerer learns an additional spell derived from her bloodline. Huh. Alright. Bloodline, yeah. Imperial. Insight rather than force of personality, which gives you your heavenly power derives from insight. Yep, that's exactly what that said. Heavenly fire. Targeting any foe within 30 feet as a ranged touch attack. Okay, against evil creatures. It deals 1d4 points of damage and +1 for every 2 sorcerer levels you possess. Not subject to energy. Heals good creatures of 1d4. Alright. Interesting. Sylvan Sorcerer. Ties to nature have more to do with the creatures. Alright, so you're the Druid Sorcerer. Sage Sorcerer. Your magic comes from the knowledge and traditions that your bloodline accumulated through the generations. Not just. So, same stuff. Okay, Wizard. Universalist. Wizards might study to prepare themselves for any manner of danger. Specialist wizards research schools of magic that make them exceptionally skilled with a specific focus. Alchemist. Alchemist wizard. Uh-huh. Okay. And scroll savant. I like how this description barely fits. This one. Some wizards consider scrolls a natural extension of their magical abilities. Is that what this wizard is, I assume? Okay, so you just do scrolly stuff? Can you explain that at all? Scroll focus? Here we go. Adds half his class level as a bonus on use magic device checks. He will always take 10 on use magic device checks to cast a spell from a scroll if 10 on a roll is enough for a successful skill check. Okay. Interesting. Whew. Alright, well. I'm thinking regular Inquisitor. Given all of that, and I cannot wear all white, what is this garbage? What even is... What am I changing here? Oh, just the trim. Ugh. I don't know how I feel about that hat when it's all white. I think the red was really actually more fitting. Yeah. Alright, there's our Inquisitor. Hopefully we get to look a little more badass as time goes on. Alright, I'm definitely thinking Inquisitor. Race. I'm still thinking human. I like more feats. I like more skills. Like maybe... I was gonna say, does not everybody get the... Look at the halfling in his little hat! Look at how cute he is. The elf. I gotta put these through my ear holes. Make sure that it fits there. Alright, no, we'll go human. We're gonna go human. I like the bonus feats. Maybe this is a little too vanilla, but hey, sorry about it. Why does my human man still kind of icy? Alright. You know what? Let's make a girl. 1, 2, 3. There's regular, large, and should be an elf. Okay. Right? Yeah. Just go regular. Face. I can't see under the hat. Look at the smile. I want a scowl. Can we get like a mean scowl? We're gonna be a mean Inquisitor. Alright, that's as good as that's getting. Hair? Do we get hair? Not with the hat. I'm so confused right now. I probably can't even pick a beard either. Alright, if I do, I don't know, a druid. Can I pick a hairstyle? What? No. Huh. Boy, I don't know. That scowl is a little derpy. No. Yeah, we'll go with that. She looks kind of mad. Alright. I mean, classic. Might be kind of fun to be an Inquisitor with no hair. Oh, we can have the derpy... like the monk haircut. Alright, now... Is there a face in there? Oh. I mean, it's cute. Not gonna lie, but That's nothing for an Inquisitor. No, all these are too unruly. This has the strict discipline required for an Inquisitor. Here we go. Moving on. Now we're gonna go back to human. Oh wait, we are human. I was human the whole time. Phase 3 is right. Yep. Class Inquisitor. Deity. Here we go. Oh my gosh, so much more to read. Whew. Ooh. Alright, getting comfy. What do we got? I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna be evil. Domain, there's deity and then domain. Okay, that's fine. Let's look for something mean looking. That might be too obviously evil. Like I'm kind of feeling like a lawful evil would be fun. The Midnight Lord, Dark Prince, Prince of Pain, Darkness, Death, Destruction, Evil, Law? With a flail. That might be kind of fun. Evil, Magic, Strength, War. Earth, Good, Law, Protection, Good. Nope, sorry, Good, nope. Chaos, Destruction, Evil, War, Weather. The Great Axe. Death, Healing, Knowledge, Repose, Water. That's fun, but I don't know about a dagger. Norgoburger? Norgerburger. Norgerber. Okay. Charm, Death, Evil, Knowledge, Trickery with a short sword. Keep a pin in that one. Destruction, Knowledge, Magic, Protection, Rune. Quarterstaff. No. Any more? Okay, we're getting there. Unarmed? We're not doing unarmed. Healing, Knowledge, Law, Rune, Strength. Nah. Glory, Good, Law, Sun, War. Chaos, Destruction, Evil, Madness, Dagger. Oh, excuse me? Chaos, Darkness, Destruction, Madness, Heavy Flail. Chaos, Darkness, Destruction, Madness? It's a little over the top, I think. Animal, Planet, Water, Weather. Air, Animal, Planet, Water, Weather. Only available on basic cable. Trident? That's unique. Chaos, Destruction, Glory, Strength, War. Can't be lawful. Can't be lawful. Evil. Stark Knife? Star Knife. Star Knife. Chaos, Good, Liberation, Luck, Travel. Rapier. Cannot be lawful. Evil. Lawful. Evil. Weapon. Mace. Evil. Fire. Law. Magic. Trickery. And Abadar. Light crossbow. Alright, so where's this one? Charm. Death. Evil. Knowledge. And trickery. And you. Alright, so you have limited what I can be. Fire domain. Aha, charm domain. I see. Where did my... Back? Next? Back? Excuse me. Inquisitor? Deity. Okay, so that does leave everything. We want Nargaber. With the short sword. Alright, so I'll just right click on, or no, I'll just, there we go. And then hopefully it'll work this time. Charm. You can baffle and befuddle foes with a touch or a smile, and your beauty and grace are divine. Dazing touch. Living creature to become dazed. And charming smile. At 8th level, you can cast Charm Person as a swift action. Effect of a Charm Person lasts for 1 round. You can use this ability a number of times per day equal to your caster level. Death. So melee attack, you can do 1d6. Death's Embrace 8. You can heal damage instead of taking damage from channel negative energy. If the channel negative energy targets undead, you heal hit points just like undead in the area. Evil Domain. Wait. What are the, so some of them are red. Fire, good, luck. Yeah. I don't know. Evil Domain. Required features Death Domain, Charm Domain. Yeah. Evil, okay. Touch of Evil, Scythe of Evil, Knowledge. You are a scholar and a sage of legends. Treat all knowledge and lore skills as class skills. Is that something that everybody says? No. All knowledge and lore skills as class skills. That sounds quite nice. Does Charm have anything nice like that? No, just a couple passives. You can become semi-intangible as a standard action. While in this form, you are immune to critical hits and gain +1 deflection bonus to AC. This bonus increases by 1. Teaching Moment at 8th level. As a swift action, you can grant all allies within 30 feet special insights once during the next minute. Each affected creature can choose to roll twice and take the better result before attempting. That's cool. Trickery. Master of Illusions and Deceptions. Let's go Knowledge. I like that. More options is more better. Boom. Next. Skills. Does this mean that this is what I use? Clerics, druids, and inquisitors. Inquisitors and rangers get bonus spells based on their wisdom scores. Perfect. If I wanted to min-max this, I could. I mean, just that little bit, right? 20 on the wisdom, just be sick. Okay. Armor class and saving throws. Flat-footed, touch, speed is 30. Melee attacks. Alright, so now we're really getting into it. Skill points over here. And these I will get extra ones as I level because I'm a human. Hair color. Okay, but I did change to a woman. With no hair. Like, why even make no hair an option if I cannot? Ooh. I mean... I wish I could remember what the hairs looked like. I'm just going to assume that that's the right one because this is definitely the Inquisitor lady look that we're going for. Skills. Alright. Alright, so she's going to be... What does intelligence do for us? How well a character learns and reasons. Number of skill points gained each level. Your character always gains at least 1. So if I do this and this... Now I get another one. Beautiful. Absolutely doing that. Charisma enables you to do these things. Yeah, seems appropriate. Oh, and then I also have knowledge. If I do that, less strength. Let's do that. Look at that. That gives me 4 points back. 19 is still very impressive. -1. What is strength effect? Yeah, I know. Strength. I was definitely planning on being a lot more tanky, but suddenly I'm far less tanky than I was planning. I think it's the dress. Do we have a portrait that is a little more... No. Let's go through these. No. No. Nope. Nope. No. Huh. It's a cool pick. You look awfully, you know, good, though. It's so hard to find a good evil portrait these days. I could pretend that that's a short sword and go with this. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, so I'm going to drop that quite a bit. Alright. Let's go. In fact, let's bring it back a second. Knowledge. Knowledge is still fine. Yeah. Knowledge is still fine, but we do want more of that and more of that. Little tanky. Still do some mean spells. I don't even know what spells my Inquisitor will have. I mean, what if we did this instead? 17 Constitution. Now she can take a freaking beating. Drop the Charisma. I don't think that's going to be super important. Drop the Dex. What does Dex do for us? Ranged attacks. Armor class. Reflex saving throws. Trickery, stealth. If we do that. And that. I think I can feel this a little bit. Alright. Athletics. Leaping, scaling, swimming. Alright, we have to... Plus, like, 1 is the max, so I just have to pick the 6 that I'm into here. Persuasion will be one of them. Religious lore sounds like it makes sense. Mobility. Doing more role-playiness than anything right now. Stealth, no. Trickery, no. Knowledge, I mean, if I've got the knowledge thing going on, I should probably just pick those. Lower nature or perception seems like it fits. Why are you +6? I see. Okay. There's that. Abilities. Oh, still have one of these. Huh? Dex. Dex is a free one. Next. Abilities. Alright, what do I do here? Feet. I get 2 feats. Okay. I do want to build tankiness. I want to build super tanky. Tanky Inquisitor. Not combat. Well, combat casting might actually make sense. +4 bonus on concentration. Combat expertise. Just take a -1 penalty on melee attack rolls to gain +1 dodge bonus to your AC. Whenever you're adjacent to an ally who has this feat, you receive a +2 competence bonus for your combat maneuver defense. Deceitful. +2 bonus on all persuasion and trickery skill checks. If you have 10 or more ranks in one of these skills, the bonus increases to +4 for that skill. Defending yourself from all manner of combat maneuvers, you treat your total hit dice as your base attack bonus, calculating your combat maneuver defense. Your total hit dice. Don't know what that means yet. Die hard. I don't have Orc Ferocity. I don't think I can pick this. Yeah. Wait, is there... Are you limiting? No. What is this? Recommended? Recommended features any feature of the character, which has the best impact on the character in the current environment. Non-recommended feature. Useful feature. Recommended feature. Don't show. Oh, I see. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we are hiding the unavailable. That's the ones that suck. Are you telling me that none of these are good for my character? Or those are good? These are... I'm so confused. These are just useful? You really aren't... You don't think any of these are good for me? Why? Okay, so like you. Proficiency. Doesn't have armor, light armor. Oops. Prerequisite. Oh, I already have it. So that's why it's not useful. Okay. What else? It's the only things that are useful I already have. Doesn't have them. Because I have a shield proficiency. I have a simple weapon proficiency. And that includes a short sword. Is that right? Yes. Short spear. No, I'm sorry. I need to know how to use a short sword. Sword. Is there a sword specific proficiency? No. Huh. Okay, moving on, and then wings. Got it. So, basically nothing's particularly good. Weapon finesse. With a light weapon, elven curved blade. I read this already. I was curious whether or not it worked for a short sword, though. Shield bash. Tower shield. I mean, that's not going to be useful until I find a tower shield. Let's not pick those because they have the red dot. Shielded caster. Your allies cover you while you cast complicated spells. Yep. Skill focus. Choose a skill you're particularly adept at it. Get a +3 on all checks if you have 10 +6. Shield focus. Any shield by 1. See, that seems reasonable. For my second one, meta magic. I don't even know what my spells are yet. We can't get into there. Deceitful. Endurance. Athletics. Wasn't there something that just gave me some good old-fashioned... Wait, what was this? What was no. Does not tell me what I wanted. Endurance, great fortitude. Something just gave me a whole bunch of hit points, didn't it? Bonus. Athletic checks and fortitude. Initiative, unarmed, iron will. Might have made it up. Persuasive? Persuasion and perception. See, that sounds better than persuasion and trickery. Yeah. Alright, so something defensive. And something soft. Spells. What is happening? Because I feel like I should be choosing... Can I go next? No. Okay. Clearly, Something has gone wrong. Oh, it's just, I just can't see it. Cool. It's just a bug. Alright. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna... That's fine. Bane. All enemies within 30-foot burst. Duration a minute. Bane fills your enemies with fear and doubt. Each affected creature -1 penalty on attack, -1 on saving throws. Okay. Cause fear. 1 enemy creature within close range. Frightened. See, I do kind of want to cure. It's like, I'm evil, but I'm not that evil. I'm just going to grab that. Cure light wounds sounds great. Where was that? There we go. Personal. 1 minute. Divine favor. Calling upon strength and wisdom of a deity. Gain +1 luck bonus on attack and weapon damage rolls. Yeah. Ear piercing scream. I'm sorry, Doom? Divine favor. Doom. Okay. I don't want to miss any of the invisible spells. Single subject with the feeling of horrible dread and causes it to become shaken. Boring. Necromancy, whatever. Evocation. I don't think I want to scream. Retreat? Spell increases your base speed by 30 feet. This adjustment is treated as an enhancement bonus, so there's no effect. Why can't that be like an attack one? Haze of Dreams. You fill an enemy's head. Will negates. Close range. While in this strange dream state, the target moves at half its normal speed. Could call it slow if you wanted. Inflict light wounds. 1d8 +1. Protection from alignment. Oh goodness, now I've right clicked. Doom. Inflict. Protection from alignment. Sweet. Remove fear. Yeah. Yell at everybody to get going. Shield of Faith. 1 friendly creature within touch range. The spell creates a shimmering magical field around the target that averts and deflects attacks. The spell grants the subject a +2 deflection bonus to AC, additional +1 to the bonus. Definitely tempting. Can I cast it on myself? I am a friendly creature. I can touch myself. Stunning Barrier. Personal. Here we go. You are closely surrounded by a barely visible magical field. +1 deflection, +1 resistance. With a melee attack, any creature that strikes you will be stunned? Yes, sold. I don't even... Well, we'll go through the rest. True Strike. Temporary intuitive insight into the immediate future during your next attack. Your next single attack roll gains +20 insight bonus. Additionally, you're not affected by the mischance. Applies to attackers trying to strike a concealed target. I mean, that does sound good too, but... Is that it? Nothing else down here? True Strike is the last one? Alright, so we have... Cure Light Wounds. Will half if used to damage. Alright. And then a Stunning Barrier, which protects myself. Character.
I'll take care of it.
Quick! Else we miss all the fun!
We shall overcome! We won't falter!
I failed.
What?
Let us be careful. I feel faint. No contest.
Kinda like it.
Aim carefully. Let us bide our time.
Let's move already. I lead, you none shall escape. I won't take.
I'm wounded.
Oh my god, really?
Enemy approaching! This will hurt. Someone else would make better. An expected outcome.
Like, that sounds like the Inquisitor.
No mistakes.
But I feel like Pious should work too.
I will see this through. Our path leads on. Hold on. Just a little more. I do not find this to be